Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two news stories. Firstly, Oromo Liberation Army has issued a statement about the horrific incident which happened in North Shore zone of the Oromia region. A video has been in circulation showing a youth being killed by some perpetrators. We've seen statements from federal government, from Fano. Now it is OLA's turn. What is OLA saying? OLA seems to be accusing Fano and the government. And OLA shared details of which armed groups are operating in North Shore, Oromia, especially in Dera of Wareda. Secondly, there was a senior Ethiopian federal government delegation just a few minutes ago landed in Mekelle, Tigray's capital. Mr. Foreign Affairs Gideon Timotheus is leading the delegation. Who welcomed the delegation? Gita Choreda himself. He's still there in Mekelle. He went to Mekelle Port to welcome delegation. What is being discussed? Let's start viewers from Oromia. We're waiting for official statement from the Oromo Liberation Army about the incident which happened in North Shore zone of the Oromia region. We know that Lagasse Tolo, the Ethiopian communication minister, 2 days ago accused both OLA and Fano of committing atrocities against people in different parts of Ethiopia and Oromia too. All these statements were issued after a video surfaced showing a youth being killed in North Shore zone, Dera, Wareda, Oromia region. Video is old, almost 2 month old video, but it just surfaced this week. We know that Gujjam Fano distanced itself from the incident, saying that the crime was committed by the Ethiopian National Defense Force. That military was deliberately committing such crimes to instigate ethnic violence in Oromia. Lagasse Tolo, the Ethiopian communication minister, accused both OLA and Fano that both groups are two sides of the same coin. They're involved in atrocities, grave human rights abuses, grave and heinous crimes against civilians. OLA's statement was being awaited, and last night Oromo Liberation Army issued a statement. OLA firstly says that in Dera there are several armed groups. Dera Fano is a loosely organized Fano. Is it backed by Fano of Amhara? Not clear. Secondly, Amharas are armed here too, local Amharas. Thirdly, Oromos are armed here too, local Oromo residents. Fourthly, government-backed militias armed here. Fifthly, Ethiopian National Defense Force. Sixthly, Oromo Liberation Army. So there are 6 armed actors operating in North Shore in Dera Wareda. OLA claims that 2 months ago, a meeting was called by Ethiopian military. OLA is leveling accusations against an Ethiopian military officer. His name is Isfai Ayalio, Lieutenant General, whose brother Alimayo Ayalio is very active in this area. OLA claimed that 2 months ago, Isfai Ayalio called a meeting of Oromo residents, and he told the Oromo residents to disarm, to lay down arms and join the fight against OLA. But Oromo residents of Dera refused. Then a similar meeting was called between Amhara armed residents and the Ethiopian National Defense Force. And after that, strikes began and attacks on Oromo civilians began in Dera. OLA is basically saying that it is a nexus of the Ethiopian National Defense Force and local armed Amharas, which is working against Oromo civilians. Alimayeho Ayalio, brother of ENDF Lieutenant General Isfa Ayalio, is playing a key role in committing atrocities against Oromo. OLA claimed that Delegation Amara is not the only one who was beheaded, but in the past too, another youth was beheaded too in the area. OLA seems to be claiming that it is only Oromo Liberation Army which is fighting to protect the Oromo people. It is calling for international investigation. It is calling for permission to human rights organizations to visit the area. Fano also called for international investigation into what happened in Dera. But truth will never come out because international investigation will not be allowed by the government. Government's investigation is not transparent. We know what is happening in the case of Batur Gasa. Murdered, his wife had to flee the country. Batur Gasa's brother, sister were detained by security forces. So truth will never come out in terms of perpetrators. OLA, OLF, Batur Gasa's family, they accuse the government. How can this government conduct a transparent inquiry? OLA is now accusing both Fano and government forces. Fano is accusing military. This is how ethnic violence cases are handled in Ethiopia, that nothing comes out. Perpetrators are never clearly identified and punished. That is why such acts, such heinous acts continue. Secondly, the senior ENDF delegation landed in Mekelle. Senior federal government delegation landed in Mekelle this morning, led by Gideon Timotheus, who is the new Ethiopian foreign minister. Gideon is accompanied by Abraham Bale, the former Ethiopian Minister of Defense, Ridwan Hussein, head of Ethiopian intelligence agency. Who welcomed this delegation at Mekelle airport? Gita Choreda. Some viewers asked questions about Gita Choreda in last night's live chat, saying, where is Gita Choreda? Gita Choreda is there in Mekelle. He was there to welcome the delegation at Mekelle airport. What is the purpose of the visit of this high-level delegation in Mekelle? This delegation is going to inspect the ongoing DDR in Tigray, in which we are seeing that hundreds of Tigray fighters are laying down arms on a daily basis. More than 300 will lay down arms on a daily basis until 75,000 lay down arms in the next few weeks. This is how first phase of DDR will be completed. We'll have further live chat today. Hopefully, if internet speed is fine, we'll be hosting a live chat today as well. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days we have chosen to do live chats. So Gitasho is there in Mekelle. Federal government delegation is there to monitor the ongoing DDR. I spoke in detail about DDR in last night's live chat. Is this a fake DDR? Is this disarmament really a genuine one or fake? You can watch that live chat. I spoke in detail in that chat. Thanks for watching.